All right, what's good? What's good? What's good, man? Um, this is officially episode 110 of Manifest Mondays. 110 episodes, 110 weeks in a row. Um, we got DJ Zenus in the building.
It's good, John.
Got DG in the building.
We here.
And we got myself, Ramon. And together, we are the Spot Network. But today we wanted to just we wanted to talk about something. A conversation came up about winning the lottery, right? And what would you say it was? Z? What was the most recent winning of the lottery?
The stats.
December 20th. So Christmas Eve, the drawing was $1.817 billion.
1.87, right? Is that what you said?
1.817.
1.8 billion. You know what I'm saying? So the lottery hit on Christmas Eve for 1.8 billion. And a question that we just wanted to just look at dead in the face is why there's so many people that win the lottery lose it all. Right? So let's just kick it off simply with that, man. What's y'all take on that? What's your take on that, man? Why do people that win the lottery end up losing it all?
Why? Why?
1.8.
If they say why?
Tell them that is you in the next.
It's
Yeah, I was talking, man. I think it's not just one thing. I think it's a lot of things that contribute to that, right? For me, number one, I would say they lack financial literacy. Number one, for sure, because there's no way, no way that if you win that amount of money, you should go broke. And whenever people win such a huge amount of money, man, lifestyle, right? They start doing things that they never would have done in the first place, and buying things and not tracking what's going on. And that was just irresponsibility, not responsible. They are very irresponsible when it comes to their finances. So there's so many factors, and also depends on the person's temperament too, right? Because like before the lottery, because people are just playing, people are not quite sure that they have the possibility to win. So it's someone who just like never have any basic like self-control, and now you give that person a huge amount of money. They're going to do things that are unimaginable. So there's so many factors. It's hard to like pinpoint exactly what are the main reasons are, but I would say for me, just some of the things that I mentioned, lacking financial responsibility and not working hard for that too. Because sometimes when you work so hard for something,
literally
you hold on to it, so all those reasons, man, I think those are the reasons. But even still, like now I'm thinking about it, even if you do all that, if you don't have to basic knowledge or whatever, there's a certain amount that you should never go to zero if you win,
Yeah.
No. But I don't know. Those are some of the reasons.
Yeah.
And now even more. What about you, Z?
I was going to say the exact same things. I think lacking the financial tools and really just the discipline and responsibility that comes along with it, and really just not earning it, right? Like, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say earning it, right? You bought your lottery ticket, cool. Like you looked out. It's you might you call that earning it, whatever. Right? Like luck of the draw, whatever it is that you want to call it. But hitting the lottery and winning 893, because for anybody who doesn't know, if you after taxes and whatnot, it's projected that there was only one winner of that lottery drawing on Christmas Eve, and they're projected to get like 897 million or something like that, something along those lines.
And what percentage is that usually at a full amount that you hear that people are going to get? What is it? What's the percentage?
It's typically somewhere around like 50%. Like if you win the lottery, you're really only going to see, if you take the lump sum, you're only going to see half of it. If you take the if you take the payout for the rest of your life, you will see the rest, like the entire jackpot, whatever it is, right? You will receive the $1.817 billion. There's always pros and cons to both, right? I always like to like name that, right? But
There's no pros. There are 870 million. I mean, there's no cons of me having 870 million.
Yeah. But I mean, like, also getting like whatever that amount is annually, you know, is, I think it's over like a span of 30 years or something like that that you get it. But if you pass or something like that, it doesn't get passed on to like your family or whatever the case may be. You just lose it at that point, you know, right? So there's pros and cons to like both, right? But I say all that to say, if you decide to take the lump sum, which I honestly think most people would, you would see about $897 million, right? Now, hitting the lotto and winning $897 million is a lot different than working and building a business, whatever, multiple streams of income revenue to amass $897 billion are two completely different things. You're going to value it in much different ways, right? You know, so I think most people who walk into a crazy lump sum of money like that, like I said, or like DG said, they lack the financial tools first and foremost, and secondly, you just don't really appreciate it. It just like magically appeared in your account one day. You like looked in your Chase account and it was just like, damn, I'm $897 million richer. What's the first thing I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go buy a yacht, you know, right? Like it's $27 million. You know what? Fuck it. Go ahead and charge it. Go ahead and charge it to the car. You know, like that ain't no thing. That ain't no thing. The money good, baby. The money good. You know, right? But I think, you know, people who have worked their way to their wealth and whatnot, just understand how valuable money is, and I think a lot of people just don't like understand and appreciate the value of a dollar, right? You know, like most people know what a dollar is, but do you truly know what the value of it is, right? You know, and so when you're someone who has worked your ass off, you know, and you know you put in 16 years of hard work and effort to make that $897 million, you're gonna value it in just a completely different way than somebody who just hit the lottery and got the same exact amount as you know, overnight, essentially, you know, right? And so I'm not gonna say either one is right or wrong, right? You know, but it's just you just value it differently. And you know, I think there's no amount of money. Well, I don't want to say no amount of money. Okay, let me retract that. All abundance does is heighten your habits. That's all abundance does, right? You know, so like if you are already someone who spent money very frivolously, very irresponsibly, gambling, doing all that, walking into $897 million, you're not just gonna all of a sudden turn a new leaf. Like, you know what? I'm finna just value this money. I'm not gonna spend none of it. I'm gonna just be frugal now. Hell nah. You know, right? That's not gonna change your habits. It may change what you have access to and whatnot, but like abundance is just going to heighten whatever those established habits already are. And obviously establishing new habits is something that's really difficult to do. And so if you're not financially responsible, you really have to take a lot of steps in order to like get there. And most people just realistically wouldn't take those steps, right? They're like, fam, I got $897 million. What the hell do I need a financial advisor for? I don't need them. I don't need nobody to tell me how to spend my money, when to spend my money. No, none of that.
They're all
what I want, when I want. You know, right? And I get it, right? You know, like it's just when you have that type of money, it's just like, fam, I am good forever. You know, right? And technically, you are. If you spend it wisely, your kids, your probably your next like 5 generations could be good. You know, right? And maybe then some. But the thing about wealth is I always say there's a difference between being rich and difference between and being wealthy. You know, I think those two things are different. I think the mindset of what rich and wealthy look like is different. And it really, I think it breaks down to new money versus old money, you know, right? Like old money is wealth, you know, like not always, but I think that's kind of just like when I like break it down, that's kind of how I view it. New money is rich, right? You know, like people who get new money, they want to act brand new, you know, right? Like they like, okay, like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy this and that, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows I got money now, right? Whereas people who, you know, like the wealthy people, like you always say, like some of the wealthiest people, you would never know they're wealthy, right? You know, like not by how they dress, maybe the car that they drive, you know, maybe they're just pulling up in like a black SUV, you know, right? Like you don't know, like, right? But yeah, man, I think there's multiple reasons that can contribute to someone ultimately blowing a hell of a bag like that. But to DG's points, I think those are kind of like the biggest things to touch on is just the lack of the tools, and then obviously like the lack of the value that really goes into all that money.
Yeah. What about you, Ramon? What do you think?
I mean, y'all basically hit all the points, but what I wanted to add to it was I seen something recently, and it was talking about the mindset that you have to hit big usually is a different mindset than that you would have to preserve money, right?
Right.
So like for most people that hit big, they take big risks, right? So like somebody might have been buying, you know, they might have bought 10,000, you know, lottery tickets. You know what I'm saying? To hit the lottery for real. They might have hit it. You know what I'm saying? And the mindset that it would take to really like to hit big and to take those big risks is completely different versus like avoiding risk and like making sure that you and that's what it would take to like preserve capital, right? Is like to avoid risk and to hedge and to, you know what I mean, make safe plays. And it just really hit me when I seen it. It was like a lot of people that make high amounts, it's hard for them to keep it because they always just bet big. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if it works, it really works. But after that, they keep betting big until they kind of can wipe themselves out sometimes. You know what I mean? Because they was like, nah, it worked. And they gonna think it's gonna keep working. I could imagine somebody that got like a one-hit wonder young is gonna keep betting on themselves, like to get another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna probably throw all of that into like, I know I could do it, I did it already. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that sometimes that probably does happen to where it just doesn't happen again.
Right. I mean, that's an addict, right? You know, that's what you see when it comes to gambling, right? People like, my thing is, I get that, but just when you think about the probably an odds of like you winning is like 1 in like 1 billion or whatever chances of you winning.
Right.
So my thing, if you do win, you should even think about doing it big again.
But you see how that's a paradox almost. It's like difference, right? It's like if you think you can win that, like if you have the mindset that I can win that, then you're not gonna ever think that I could lose it. I could win it again. I could, you know, I'm the luckiest man on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I won the lottery, bro. Like I can't.
That's a bold ass person to think that I get hit the lottery.
Like I think most people would think that maybe not that I could win it again, but like that I can't lose. Ain't no way I lose. I don't think anybody won the lottery and was like, I'm about to blow this shit in 2 years.
Right.
Yet there's people that blew it in 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's a lot of money, man. We'll just call it like an even $900 million, right? That's a lot of money. And to go out of your way to blow that, you really, I mean, I'm just calling, you got to be a dumbass. Like you literally have to be a dumbass to blow $900 million. I don't think most people process how much money that is. You got to be a dumbass.
Of course. Is it time? Yeah. I know you guys like, is it time for us to do
right now? Hey, right now, man, hold up. You got to be right on the minute too.
Oh, really?
Y'all Robinhood, man, go to Robinhood right now. Did we hit it? I missed it. Damn it.
We missed it, huh?
We got to be on it when it's on. Yeah, we missed it.
It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good. If anybody was watching, there's a Robinhood gift that they're giving out every day, which we missed. Damn, I
knew this was gonna happen.
Did y'all set alarms?
Yeah, I set my reminder for it, but my phone is on silent, so that's why like I didn't even hear it. So
my shit didn't go off. That's crazy.
I'll tell you have to go back in at 6:30.
Yeah. But anyways, for whoever's watching, if you have a Robinhood account and you have Robinhood Gold, even if you don't have Robinhood Gold, you can get a free trial of it. But they're giving out free gifts daily for 6 days. I think today was day 4 and tomorrow's day 5, or vice versa. Yeah. I think tomorrow's day 5. So, definitely tap in and earn some free whatever it is that you win. But anyways, getting back into it, $900 million.
We're not going to win a lot of
it. You see what I'm saying? But what was you saying, DG? You were saying something about.
No, I was just saying at that level of wealth, bro, like you just going back to what you were saying, there's no way, because I'm just doing the math. Even if you do decide to spend, you know what, I'm just gonna live lavish. I'm just gonna blow out 2 mil a year. How many years is that gonna take you? 2030, 60.
A lot of years, bro.
So you can still 800 even in 30 years, bro. That's like 60 mil you just blew out if you're spending 2 mil a year. So like I think one of the bigger reason like I say is that because people who win because it's luck, right? People who win are just people who like never had like any financial literacy, and they're like, oh shoot, I have this amount of money. I'm just gonna live the life that I always dream of.
Yeah.
And I mean, and sometimes they have good hearted men taking care of people, but they don't know that there are other complications. They don't know about taxes and other things that comes with it, right? So there are certain moves that they are going to make that's going to cost them more money. And if you flip that the ladder, someone who worked on that from scratch, they already built the discipline, know what it's like to get from 0 to 1, from 1 to 2. So they already know all the processes behind everything, like how money works, right? So if they ever got there, it's harder for them to like blow it up. And you see the same thing with athlete too, professional athlete. There was like sometimes like you hear about athletes who make this X amount of money during that career and then they blow it up. I was watching a documentary about this football player. Now he moved back in the hood. He was a basketball player, but he made like maybe over 20 mil. I might be exaggerating this number. How do you make that much money and then go back to like not having anything? And sometimes just like the wrong people that you have in your circle can take advantage of you. Because let's say if you're a financial advisor who is corrupt, and then get hired by someone who just won the lottery, they have no idea how money works. You're going to take advantage of them.
For sure.
Absolutely. And sometimes people make some investment without knowing anything about those investments before you realize. And then, like Ramon said earlier, you start making big bets instead of like going small. Oh, I'm gonna bet 100 mil in this apartment complex.
Yeah.
And then before you realize, boom, you just lost 100 mil. M's. You start making all these bets without having like the knowledge behind them. And before you realize, you're already down like 300-400 mil. You know, and then like so many other things, you know, being irresponsible. Imagine like when women, all those factors comes in there, having kids here and there. And then imagine just going crazy for 5 years and buying PJs, private jets, and all that stuff. Yeah, before you realize, bro, you can blow a bag, especially here in the States. You can blow a lot.
You know, and you know that makes me sit on it too is because a lot of people, there's that money don't buy happiness, and there's some people think it can, right? So I honestly think what probably happens with a lot of the people is like they trying to buy it, and they just realize no matter what they buy, it doesn't feel like they thought it was going to feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I always wanted to, go into the casino and put 10 million on black and hit red. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me do it again. I gotta hit. It's got to be this time. You know what I'm saying? Missing. Okay. Damn. Okay. Whatever. But okay. I always wanted to go take my whole high school to the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like like it's just like I think you be running through these things and then it's just empty. And then I think at that point you just kind of throwing money at certain things. And I always wanted to have part ownership in the Broncos, and I'm gonna put 500 million on it.
Right.
That don't mean it probably should hit, but it don't mean it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you put 500 million on it, and then the owners change, and y'all go the next 10 years with nobody winning, the team not winning, and people not showing up. Hey man,
it
don't always look like you thought.
I think that's an addictive mindset. Like kind of to what DG was talking about earlier, is people are addicts, like right, and money can contribute to that, right? Like I think going out and buying those things and trying to do all these things, you're looking for that dopamine hit, right? Like you're looking for that, like, oh, like if I do this, like this will be the result. I'll get that rush, right? Like that feeling that I like, that void that I've been missing, right? And that's an addictive personality, right? I think like when you're steady in search of something that's gonna like fulfill you, rather than just realizing that like like it's really up to like there's no amount of money that can make you feel fulfilled, right? That's why I think there's like a lot of wealthy people who are lonely, like like there's a lot of people who are unhappy who would be deemed to have it all, right? Like they have all probably the wealth, the assets, everything that you could potentially want in this lifetime and still don't feel fulfilled, right? You know, and I think it's honestly because you're in search of something that you feel like is lacking, but like I don't know, I feel like that's an addictive personality trait.
Right. So, question for you guys: do you think money actually makes people happy?
Up to a certain point.
I think it can contribute. Like I don't think
it's the what you call it, DG, the law of diminishing returns. I think up to a certain point it does.
Right.
It can
I don't think it does anymore. After that, I really didn't think it would. I think if you gave somebody with 10 million another 5, they wouldn't be that much more happy.
Right. Yeah. Right. I agree. Yeah. But it does make people happy. But it just once you reach to a certain level, more doesn't really change anything.
Yeah.
Because the difference between someone who is like 800 mil versus 600 mil is not really.
No.
I can't say they're more happy. Yeah. To be honest, the 600 one might be more happy because they might be less stressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there might be somebody. Maybe, right? It could go either way, but you know, the 600 one might it's possible though, right? There might be the person that is happier at 100 mil than 900 mil because they got 100 mil and they chilling. And the one that it's 900 mil is every day he wakes up, it's something going on. It's the CEO, it's 1,200 calls a day and emails and meetings and shit. And the 100 mil dude is like, shit, man.
Right. Because you heard the people say,
you know, I don't know, man. That's tough to say because I know we had this conversation as well. It's like when you get to a certain level of wealth, you can buy convenience at every level, though.
Right.
You know, right? Like the 1,200 calls a day that you're talking about, I don't need to take none of them shits. As somebody who's worth 900 million, I could hire multiple secretaries, like multiple assistants. Like, no, take care of all that shit. Like, unless it's an emergency, like somebody better be dying if you're hitting my line, you know, right? Like type of deal. I feel like you just buy convenience at every level with that type of money.
But going back to Ramon's point, you're just gonna have more in your plate, right? Because you have more to lose, so you just stress a lot more than someone who's like maybe at 200 mil. Like you just have so much more. You're like, oh, I built this wealth. Like you always thinking about it. I don't want to get back. You know, I have 5 yachts. I don't want to get back to 3. So you're more stressed about.
That was a terrible investment.
There's the unknowns of that, right? Like I mean, you know, if you go to a billionaire mindset or something like that, sometimes they probably just don't care, to be honest, about stuff. But like, let's say, I don't know, something crazy happened. Like your building is here and a plane crashes into it.
Right.
And they need interviews from you right now. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about this? How could this have happened? All kind of lawsuits coming in. You could have people doing it, but if you the face and the person in charge of all that, it's time for you to do some shit.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like there will be moments that it can go bad, you know what I'm saying? And really stressful where there ain't no fall guy for this. Like it's you, we need you. You know what I mean? So
you're in charge, so you have more responsibility.
I feel like that's like at every step of life though. You know, right?
No, but once you elevate more,
stakes get higher as like
absolutely
get really high.
Yeah.
If you have 2 employees, you know what I mean, the stakes ain't as high as if you got 2,000.
Yeah. Right. It's like the good example is like investment, right? If you imagine your first 3,000 invested, right? Or 10% is not really significant, but once you get to like 300K, 10% drop, you're like,
yeah, 300 million, 10% drop.
10% drop.
That's 30 million today.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Because it's more significant, right? You know, like if I got 3K, if the market crashed, cool, whatever. But if I'm worth 30 mil, if the market's crashed like by 20%, I'm like, damn, I just lost like a lot right now. So it's just kind of like just the more. So that's create more stress, right? Because now you have more, but you got to think about all these external factors and shit, you know. Then the person who has less can be like, you know what, shoot, I'm okay right now. No, but that's kind of like you heard this a lot. The money don't make people happy, but I do agree, like what you said, it does make you happy, but after a certain level, that happiness doesn't increase no more. You know, you're okay. But I'm sure, like, of course, because nowadays everything we does, bro, requires money to do anything. So in the day, if you're raised, if you're gonna get kicked out from your house the next day, next week, how am I supposed to be happy? I'm gonna be stressed out. But I mean, like money, you know, it helps to like maybe get just stressed. So you like, you know what, I can pay my bill next month.
Yeah.
And so when you feel good, bro, you feel good about yourself. Like at the end of the day, like I can go to Chipotle, bring me any burrito at Chipotle. I can buy anything.
Double meat. Get her behind me too. She's good. Just tell them, put it on my tab.
Well, it's because like what people are really looking for is relief, right? You know, I think that's what people are looking for when it comes to money. It's just like, bro, I just want to be relieved of all this fucking stress of paying bills, of trying to figure out like how I'm going to make this meet, or like how I'm going to attend this wedding. Cause like, you know, I got several weddings to attend next year and I don't have the funds. So I got to be selective. I would like to attend each and every wedding, but I'm like, I can't, you know, like there's just, people are just looking for relief at the end of the day. Like, you know, and I do think money can provide relief, you know, like to a degree, but after a certain level, it's just like, you know, there's only so much that you can buy, so much that you can attain, you know, and whatnot. And so I think that's what a lot of people are searching for, is really just that relief. And don't get me wrong, that sense of relief does bring some happiness, you know, right? Because that relief, like if I know I got $900 million in the bank, I'm not stressed about like, no, how I'm going to pay this mortgage, how I'm going to pay this light bill, how I'm going to pay my phone bill. Like, you know, like you said, I might go to Chipotle and I might buy everybody's meal that day, you know, right? I might be like, you know what, here is $20,000. This should take care of everybody's meal for the entire day, right? You know, like type of, like those are the types of things that's just like, you can do that with money, right? You know, without money, it's just like, man, I can't even let you hold $2 right now, man. I ain't got it, you know, right? And so it's that relief, man.
Right. Because I'll argue, if you give me like even like 20K right now, I'll be more happier right now than just like than earlier. If you give me 20K right now, I can.
What you gotta do for the 20K? What you gotta do for the 20K? I don't know, man.
If you gave somebody worth like 100 million 20K, they'd be like, all right.
But it was still, I mean, they can probably, I can buy that. You know, it's not gonna make them happy, but it's like, oh, cool. I could get it.
It'd be cool. Like it's just okay, cool. Thank you.
Because you don't see billionaires out here giving people free money. You know, if Elon was, you know, like why don't like Jeff Bezos just hand off cash whenever he's downtown New York City, just be giving shit out like that. They're like LeBron now. LeBron.
It depends too, though. When you say that, like I guess if you just give it to them fast. But if you have to do anything for the 20K, that changes things, right? Like, I mean, if it's something you don't like, you know, if it's something that's not gonna take us that long, we don't really care. But if it's for somebody that has 20 million, they're like, I just need 4 hours of your time. Hell nah. I'm cool. I ain't got 4 hours to give you for 20K.
I mean, I think
if
I work 20 million, someone's gonna pay me like 20K to have on their podcast, I'm doing it. To like speak an hour, I'm doing it.
Depends on what else you got going on. If they like right now, I give it to you. If you got these 4 hours, maybe if you got the time right now. But if you got other shit, like I'm already headed over here. I got my flight is an hour. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean that's anything, right? Like, even like when that's like, if you're getting married, someone offer you like $20,000 right now, you're not gonna do it. Like right there, you're not gonna be like, oh
yeah.
But there's a lot less. There's a lot more things we would cancel.
Right.
I catch the next flight. You know,
facts. If somebody was paying me 20K, you know, and that's why, like, you know, we talk about freedom, right? You know, like honestly, like what most people are searching for is relief and freedom, right?
Facts.
I can tell you that person who hit the lottery and won $900 million has way more freedom than the person who amassed $900 million, right? The CEO who built this business, who built multiple businesses, who amassed $900 million net worth and all that. The person who hit the lottery and got 900 million, way more freedom, because it's just like, fam, I don't have to worry about. I don't have to take another single meeting if I don't ever want to in life. I don't have to do nothing, actually. You know, I literally don't have to do anything if I didn't want to, right? The CEO, the executive, they can't do that, right? You know, they could, but like just like you said, there's a lot more that's at stake, right? You know, so like you always have to be selective about, you know, like your time, about like where you put all that effort and energy, because like not every dollar is worth it. You know, like your most valuable asset is always going to be your time, right? You know, and so time is something that, like, when you think about some of the most wealthiest people in the world, right? Like Elon Musk, I don't want to know what his schedule looks like on the daily, right? Like I'm sure his schedule is probably crazy, right? You know, between SpaceX, between Tesla, between him being on Twitter and all the bullshit he be talking about. Like, I thought first and foremost, fuck Elon Musk. I can't stand that motherfucker. but I say all that to say, I don't want to know what his schedule looks like. His schedule's probably crazy.
Why
right?
If it's not crazy though? Why if, like you were saying, he got people doing all the extra stuff that you were mentioning? Why if he just, if he
doesn't, then that's the freedom that you're looking for, and that's like that's the thing is just like I hope that like in people's pursuit of wealth and whatnot, that's ultimately what it is that they're searching for. You know, right? Like, because that's ultimately like what everyone wants is freedom, right? Like just like Kevin Hart had mentioned in his interview was like Dave Chappelle has way more freedom than he does, right? Like Dave Chappelle may not have the net worth that Kevin Hart does, but like he has way more freedom. Dave Chappelle can do whatever he wants whenever he wants. He doesn't have to do another comedy show ever again. He, like he probably doesn't have many financial obligations in regards to like different studios and different movies and franchises that he's committed to and all that stuff. Kevin Hart, I will give it to Kevin Hart. His work ethic has been crazy since he leveled up, right? When you think about from Soul Plane to now, Kevin Hart's his work ethic has been crazy, right? But like I'm sure on just the day-to-day, his schedule is nuts, right? Whereas somebody like a Dave Chappelle's like, you know what? Wasn't Dave Chappelle went and lived in Africa for like 2 years or something like that, right? Just because he could, right?
I got 50 million and was like, I'm going to Africa.
I'm gonna go to Africa and just be. I'm gonna just be, right? Like I don't think somebody like Kevin Hart could do that, right? And so
I say that you wanted to.
He could. Like
he'd have to switch a lot of obligations to do it though.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what to Z's point is like Dave Chappelle doesn't. I heard the thing that kind of like Dave Chappelle could like. I think he was doing something like I heard some kind of story. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he was part of like a bike club, like riding across the country with bikes and stuff like that. But then he could just call up. He could just call up Red Rocks. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got to say, what I'm saying, what y'all look like in a week. I'm gonna be down that way, man. Let's set up a show.
Yeah.
Probably sell out in a week. You know what I'm saying? And if you on the other side of that, you get the call from Dave. Hey, yes, let's do it. I'll move whoever's there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the whole point of like what I'm trying to get to is kind of like not when I say not all money is worth it, that's what I mean, right? Like I think a lot of people have this idea that like, oh yeah, I'd love to be the CEO or the CFO or the executive of this company or that company and all that stuff. And I'm just like, there's so much more. Yeah, of course, like the salary that comes with that is dope, right? I'm never gonna say that, but like all the shit that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see, those are the things like, and there's always going to be a level of that regardless of what type of success you have. Dave Chappelle went through periods of that where I'm sure he was probably really stressed at times, right? But now he has reaped the benefits of what he sowed, and now he has that freedom, right? I think what everyone is truly in pursuit of is freedom. Now, if you attain that or not, that's not always, who knows, right? But that's why I say like the person who won $900 million has way more freedom than the executive who built a $900 million empire, right? Those are two completely different lifestyles. Yeah.
And just on that same note, I wanted to throw something in here because I had seen Will Smith talking about it, and somebody was acting like somebody asked him if they think money makes people happy, and he said hell no. He said first off, but this is what he said. He said after a certain amount of money, it makes you less happy. And he was like, this is the reason, is because anybody you meet and run into after that amount, all they can think about is how you could change their life when they're talking to you.
Yeah.
They can't even talk to you like a human. Most people can't, because in the back of their mind, all they could think about is if you just give me a shot, I could do, you know what I mean? Whatever you want me, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody's and he's like, and it's like hard. He was like, it's hard to have genuine connection when somebody's just thinking on the other side. Cause it's like, no, where's the genuineness? If like somebody's just willing to do whatever because you could change their life, and you can, for real. You could probably today, I could change your life, or anybody I walk by's life. It changes the connection. So I'm sure it's still law of diminishing returns.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, right?
I'm sure that's what he meant, is up to a certain point.
Right.
Nobody wants to be hungry, right? But
that's what I was saying.
I do get after a certain point.
Right. like alcohol, like food, right? The food might taste good, but if you overeat after a while, you feel sick. So it's kind of like the same thing. But in the beginning, if you feel like money don't make you happy, I'm like, nah. Because it does. Because at the end of the day, like Zio said earlier, we all want freedom to do a thing, and money creates that. Imagine if you could just wake up tomorrow, bro. You can just plan your day however you want. I'm sure you're gonna be happier, for sure. You know, and also like happiness to me is not like a constant state that we're just all just gonna get there and just stay there forever.
Agreed.
It goes up and down. Regardless if you have money or not, you're still gonna be. There are some days you're gonna be unhappy if you get like bad news of somebody love and care about. So like for me, like happiness is not like a state. Oh, I'm like I want to get to happiness, because it's not something that is sustainable. You're just gonna be there forever. It's gonna go up and down. And they like money overall, not just you, but the people around you. It just make things a lot easier.
Yeah,
so absolutely. If I'm unhappy, but my mom taking care of, she's happy. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like those are the things for us. I think just the freedom it gives you to be able to like choose whatever you want to do with your time, when you want to do, like whatever you want to do, at what time, who you want to hang out with. All those things, bro, they just give you that. And going back to that person with the 900 mil, now they have that. They don't have to worry about. I mean, nothing ever from a financial standpoint. You still have to worry about other human things that we all go through, rich or poor. But just one aspect that we all worry about. You don't have to go through that anymore. You can just wake up and be like, I want to go to like Dubai. I want to be in this penthouse with all my friends. You can do that every day.
Yeah,
you can make a difference too. You can even go like, okay, I want to go back to Africa and help kids and people. Like you can actually, that's when you actually make an impact. Because sometimes it's good to like, to volunteer and do all that. Yeah, it's cool. But like I feel like at that amount of wealth, bro, you can actually change the world if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. With $900 million, would you still work, or still do anything that like, when I say work, like do anything to like build that generates income?
Not.
And I don't mean like investing, like that's passive income. I mean like active income.
I would personally say nah, bro. At that level of wealth, I'm not going to waste my time thinking about any business idea. Like, how many businesses going to give me like 950 million? Well, waste my time. It would be more of like I'll pursue things that I'm passionate about just to help other people. Yeah. To be honest, at that level, it's like because I don't need 950 mil, bro. I don't need that for the rest of my life, bro. Even like say, even though I'm living like I'm going crazy, I'm spending $5 million a year, bro. Like I don't even need that money. Bro. So why am I even gonna put myself through that hardship to try to invest and do all that stuff? Like for what? Yeah, it's not a business. For me, it's just gonna be like passion project. Just helping other people, traveling the world, making a difference, like building schools and stuff like that. If I lose my money that way and helping more people, that's okay. But for me, I'll make people's life better. Like go to like places that kids like have cancers and stuff like that, pay for all their medical treatment. Those are the things I would do like every year. Like every year I'm spending $1 million, $2 million. Those are the things I'm gonna do every year.
Yeah.
Just make it like starting a business, nah.
Not active stuff. Like I think he said I would probably be setting up systems for other people to make money, to be honest. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you got too much resource, even just past the giving too, right? Like I'd be trying to set up systems like, can this sustain for other people to eat off? Right. Whatever it is, maybe set up some things for some other people to be able to like work for and be a part of. And I don't know whether it's a foundation for creatives. We know how hard it is to be a creative. Maybe it's a foundation that pays out to creatives, or like DG said, just kind of going and just be like, all right, this class of people we paying tuition, or you know what I'm saying, just like like we every year do something really dope. I honestly think all three of us with that type of bread will really do some crazy fire shit, like change the world in like a beautiful way, like you know what I'm saying. Any of us got it, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like there would be some shit that like probably that's known about, and then a lot of shit that's not known about that we just really just did behind the closed doors, and that was just like, man, I didn't even know Z did that. I didn't know DG went back to Liberia, and you know what I'm saying, like he set up a whole system for a whole ecosystem out there, you know what I'm saying. He Acon'd it, you know what I'm saying. And so but that like just like I would just be done trading my time for things that is attached to money.
Right.
I'd be done with that.
Yeah.
It'd just only be purpose stuff,
What about you? What are you doing? Is the AC going to be DJing?
Honestly, like I think I would still be DJing. Like I think it would be more like it definitely be less frequently. I'd only do really dope shit, you know, right? But I just feel like music is just such a huge part of like my life and what it is that I'm passionate about, that if I'm not DJing, I'd definitely be producing, like still making music or whatever the case may be, you know, right? But
people are gonna book you doing Christmas to DJ. Like that's
no, fam. That's not big shit, bro. I said I'm only doing big shit.
I mean, they'll pay $5 million in Russia to DJ on Christmas.
We're dumb, dude.
Fam. No, I'm not going to Russia to be cold as shit. I don't care. You can keep your $5 million, bro. I got $900 million. I'm okay. You can keep that $5 million, bro.
Siberia, DJ Siberia. What is cold, bro? You got a DJ at a party.
I'm not. No. No.
Teenage prom in Siberia.
Go back with Joker though. That could be big. You know what I'm saying? You go back with Joker. You know what I'm saying? Joker's out there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll catch Joker courtside. I'll go catch him courtside. What's up, Joker? Man, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you.
That's what I'm saying. At that level, like why you have, because I think like you said, convenient piece. That's way more important to you than just the money. Because why go over there to do that when I already have more? If I'm doing it, I'm just doing it because I want to. I enjoy doing it.
All the things you want to.
Yeah. I mean, like what I might do is like I might do like a benefit festival or something like that. Where like literally like everything raised from that goes to like a particular cause or like whatever. I might do something like that. Like those are the type, that's like a big. I'd do like and I'd honestly fund it, right? You know, like I'd pay, make sure all the artists get paid like what they want, like you know, like all that stuff, and then like anybody who buys a ticket, whatever the case may be, all of that goes towards this particular cause. Those are the types of things that I'd want to do, you know, just because like I said, music is still just a huge part of who I am and what it is. So that's the type of shit that I'd like, that combines everything that I want to do, right? Like I love giving back, like, you know, like I love music. I love collaboration, you know, all those things. And that would like events like that would allow me to kind of fulfill, you know, really check off all the boxes more than anything. But as far as like just DJing at Champagne Lanes or the fam, hell no. No disrespect, but shout out to Champagne Lanes, man. You know, like shout out to CPL, man. But if I had 900 M's, I would not be at CPL, and I hope they would understand that.
Well, you might just buy it at that point.
Even if I bought it, I'm not DJing in there.
You ain't never gonna DJ. You ain't never gonna DJ in there.
If I bought it, no,
never.
No,
that's crazy. You wouldn't do the grand opening to be you and
no. The answer is no. The answer is no. No.
You, Calvin Harris, and DJ Mustard.
Baby, this is what you did for Lighty.
I'll be posted up there with him. I'll be next to Calvin, like, hey man, I appreciate you coming out to the grand opening, man. You really held it down tonight.
Bro, you want to hop on? You not gonna touch the ones and twos one time?
I might give him one transition. All right, I got one song for you. I got one song. That's it, man. That's it. All right, y'all, I'm out. Nah, but yeah, like I think doing dope shit, just like we said, it'd be a lot of like passion projects, things that are just like I've had a lot of great film ideas for a while. I definitely like really go gung ho about like all my film ideas, obviously self-funded and all that stuff. Yeah, it would just be a lot of travel, a lot of taking care of my people, setting up systems to make sure that, like, you know, that's the thing that we always talk about too, is like kind of what you were alluding to, Ramon, earlier, is money doesn't change you, it changes the people around you, which in turn does change you, because everybody wants something from you at that point, you know, right? So of course you're only naturally going to become a lot more on guard, you know, like you're going to be like less trustful of people and stuff like that. I totally get all that. But damn, I completely lost my train of thought. Never mind.
No, there was a quick conversation that we was having before we hopped on here, man. Just want to dive into that on here. And the question was, and think about this if you're watching now or if you're watching later. If you went back to when you were 18 years old and you won the lottery for 100 million. This is like you won for whatever gave you 100 million. You got 100 after taxes. $100 million. Do y'all think that y'all will blow it all? Or do you think that you would sustain it?
I would like to say I will sustain it. It's one of those things that, I think I'm going to be the 1% that's going to sustain it. But I don't know. It's hard. But I would just say, just for me personally, just the people around me and how I grew up, I think I would blow a lot of it, but I think I would have been able to sustain it to this day. I'm not going to be one of those people who had 100 mil at 18 and then blew everything and then zero at this age. I don't think I would have done that. For sure, I would have made a lot of irresponsible decisions as an 18, 20-year-old, for sure. But there was a certain level of financial discipline that I had. I understood like the basic principle of money at that age. So I don't think I would have completely ruined everything. I would have definitely lived a good life and blow through a lot. Maybe gotten, if you said got in trouble, I would have gotten a lot of crazy, do a lot of dumb shit. I would have gotten me in trouble. But to blow up everything, I don't think I would have. Because I would have been, because my parents, like I said, my parents, my brothers, and still involved in my life, I'm sure they would have given me a little bit of better guidance to not blow it up. I'm sure they would have talked to me, I would have listened, and I would have made better decisions in regards into maintaining that amount of wealth. So I don't think I would have blown it off completely. But probably like 40% of it, maybe. Because I'm seeing 100 mil is too much, bro. To like, I can think of things that I want to like at 18 years old that I want to like do. I don't know. So no, I don't think so. Long story short, yeah. What about you guys?
Well, yeah, Z.
Nah, I don't think I would have. I think I would have blown definitely probably like half of it, like for sure. I would have like, I guess my question is like, when you talk about sustaining it, like what do you mean sustaining it? Like is this something like I just never have to work again and like be good for life?
Yeah, be good for life. Yeah. Still have like good amount.
I think I would sustain it. Like I don't think I would essentially, like, for instance, like I'm 36 years old right now. Like that would have been like half my lifetime, right? So like at 18, from 18 to 36, I think I'd still probably have minimum like 20 million left, right? Like.
But you think you'd have less now than 100 for sure?
Oh hell yeah, like without a doubt. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because like I said, I would have blown through like half of it. Like maybe. And when I say blew through it, like I might have given like a lot of it away. Right? Like gave this person some money, somebody some bread, and like, because kind of to DG's point is, I wasn't the most. I haven't always been the most financially literate person, but I think I did have a pretty solid foundation even at 18 years old. Just because of like my mom always, like, anyone who knows me knows I've always cared about like having good credit, those types of things, because of like what my mom instilled in me, since I was young, right? So I always think there was a good foundation there. I obviously built a lot more financial literacy and whatnot over the years since then, right? But I always felt like there was a foundational piece there to where I was just like, I wasn't always the smartest with money, but like I wasn't dumb with money either. Like, like I was just like, I was good at maintaining, right? I probably wouldn't flip like $100 to like $1,000, like, right. I didn't really like necessarily have that like hustler mentality, but I had the ability to like probably make that $100 last a lot longer than the average person, just because I know a lot of people just like spend money frivolously. And I'm not really that type of person. I never really have been. So I say all that to say, like, at this age, at 36, I definitely would not have $100 million. Like I would have less, because I probably would have spent a lot. But I would still be good though. Like I'd still have enough money to like last my lifetime and probably my kids. Right. But to say that I'd blow through 100 M's, I don't know if I can say that, man. Like that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
Yeah. I see Marco just hopped on, man. Marco, what you think, man? If you got $100 million when you was 18 years old, you think you would have blew through it or sustained it?
Yeah.
For me, man, like I said, I want to think that I'm the exception, but I think that 90-something% of people would have blew it. And, you know, maybe I am in the 7%, but there's a chance for sure that I would have blew that. You know what I mean? I just being honest with myself. Like, of course, the money's different, but I was blowing what I had then.
Right.
I had zero financial literacy at 18.
Like, right, but you like going like massive credit card debt to
not massive, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I'm thinking that you might would have been good, because like even though you
I think I probably would have, but like there's something in me that thinks that if I had 100, there would have been 10 to 20 people that I would have gave $1 million off top.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's 80, and it seems like 80 is a lot, but you just lost 1/5 of your thing before you spent anything yet.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like there's just things that I know I would have done, and it probably would have been more for some people, right?
Yeah.
Moms, pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how most people go broke, is they end up giving their money away. Like, you know, right? That's a huge piece of it, right? Yeah. So absolutely.
They probably would have, maybe they would
have
something for me, but then I'm adding in the point that I was 18, and that's like I was like rebelling at that time. So I could see people trying to tell me stuff and me kind of like being, you know, against it. Like, nah, I can't tell me nothing, bro. I'm up 100 M. Everybody trying to take my money, man. Nah, I'm not gonna put it over there for what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right. I mean, it depends. You're talking about if you just won out on lottery, right? But if you would have worked or start a business and made
no. The question was a lottery.
We just got it. Lottery. Like you were just an 18-year-old who just happened to just randomly walk into 100 Emmys.
Yeah, 100 million.
You know, that's different. That's different. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
like
still, yeah. I mean, I see both sides. Of just for me, man, I just think just having the people I know that I had around me, I don't think they would allow me to blow that 100 M. Sure.
Yeah.
Like I you know,
to help me sustain too.
Right. I was rebellious, but I think I have guidance around me, and that would help me at least, you know, to like make better decisions. Even like 18, we made some terrible decisions overall, but I was like, we turned out okay, so we wasn't far off the spectrum. You know, there were people who were 18 did some crazy shit, very impulsive.
And if I'm being honest, like I think if you were to compare us to like the majority of like people our age, we are the exception.
Right, I would say so, bro. Because like we didn't do a lot of crazy shit at 18, you know. Because right out of high school, we went to CSU, so that's what I'm saying. Being in that environment, you know, I don't know if it was in the hood, it might be a little different. But we were in college, you know. I feel like sometimes the environment kind of like helps shape how you behave, certain, you know, how you behave sometimes.
We all three would have dropped out immediately, though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We was 18, and we're back to we just was going to CSU. We didn't want it. CSU would have never seen me again, for sure. CSU would have never seen me again. So
I'm dropping. I'm the college.
What's the point of going to school? We're going to school to get money, right? So what's the point?
There would be no, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I probably would have done some stuff like my homies at that time. I'm gonna pay for y'all to finish,
right?
You know what I'm saying, or pay for y'all to be on. You know, like I know we would have been putting money in different places, but one thing we talked about, Z, is like it would have been hard to connect with new people around that time too, right? Because it's either people that you know that knew you know what I mean, but then you kind of the breadwinner, like so.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
You can't really, you know, they want to, even if it is your friends, like it's your friend, but they're gonna expect something. We always talked about it, like. All of us probably wouldn't necessarily. We're not expecting people, but if DG won $1 billion, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, and then just like see me at work one day and was like, "Hey man, keep doing what you're doing, brother." Hey man.
I'm not gonna lie. If DG did some shit like that, I'd be like,
I'll be mad at myself too.
I'm like, bro, like you just gonna like let me work the rest of the day? Like you couldn't even be like, hey man, like
finish my shift. Yeah, nah, man. Hey man, hey, what God has for you, He has for you, man.
I'll be mad too, bro. I'll be mad.
There's, you know, I think we all are not like, you know, expecting of anything. But there would be some things that would still feel away. And I know that there's some people probably that would still feel away no matter what you gave them. You got $1 billion and you only gave me $1 million. You gave $1 billion and you only gave me 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll still be things, and there will be some plotting going on. It'll be some weird stuff going on.
I mean, the life will change though. I mean, in a good and a bad way. I think we talked about earlier. At the end of the day, I think, especially when it comes to lottery winning, right now your name is going to be public, because I think you can just go out in public, because you're always going to be afraid that people might be trying to get me. So you're just going to change a lot of things.
I think you can still go out in public. Like honestly, like most
people know in Colorado, bro. Especially if I won here, like I really can't go downtown because I'll have to deactivate my IG and all that. Especially if I.
Why the hell would you stay in Colorado?
That's what I'm saying. I have
to. You wouldn't know, but you was 18. Think about that now. Where would you just go? Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you 18? You just gonna move by yourself somewhere? It would be weird. It would be weird, bro. You know, we could say now we could probably do some stuff. At 18, it would be weird to move anywhere outside of Colorado immediately.
I mean, maybe like
where would you
could buy a house anywhere. Like
you probably would have bought one in Colorado though.
Like, yeah, for sure. No, I definitely would like, but
it would just change everything. Yeah, I think your life would change too, because your privacy would be invaded a little bit. Because you can't just live here. You probably want to live in a gated community. You can't just live in a neighborhood that anyone can just come to your house. You can't do that no more. Especially your name. If let's say if my name is not published, then I can be low key. I can still stay here. But it's no way I'm gonna be worth a billion when everyone knows. Like, wow, like I would never feel safe, bro.
Yeah,
people can just like you never. So that's gonna change a lot of things, you know, because your safety matters too. Because now you're gonna still be, you know, like
you up. You'd have to change fast. So like my friends is one thing, but friends of friends and people they know, they're gonna start knowing, you know, the chat is gonna kind of leak out. It's like you gotta have to change quick. Like, nah, man, I know just because you know I know you and I invited you over, you can't just be inviting people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it would have to, your mindset would have to just change, and that would be a shock to do, like fast. You know what I mean? It would be.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Because at 18 it is a lot different, right? You know, but like even at 18, I still would have been the type to like honestly like probably just like dip.
Even at this age though, it would have been hard because you still have like imagine now like that shit is public, right? The fact that it's public, bro, for me, like because now you're like you have this fear that people are trying to, because there are people out there.
Yeah, of course, there will be people plotting.
Yeah, so that's just gonna change a lot of things. It's always gonna be like now you can just walk up to the store without worrying about your target. But at that level of wealth, now you're like, damn, I wonder who's trying to get me.
But you wouldn't even know how not to yet. You're still 18. Remember, you wouldn't even know how not to move like you've always moved yet.
Yeah.
Like it would be immediately you wouldn't know. You probably would know not to go to Target, but like there'll be certain things you don't know. Like, man, I always wanted to ball in the club one time. We might have done it. Right. We might have did it, man. I might have
absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's people that was in high school with you that always, you know, looked at you a certain way. Yeah. There'll be certain things that you did. I'm throwing meal in the club tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd be things that's like, you know,
there would be some,
immediately when you first got it, you know, you probably would eventually get safer, but immediately it'll be bad.
Nah, anybody who knows 18-year-old Z, boy.
Oh, you would have watched, bro.
I was in the strip club while so I was the person that I didn't like now in every way. I was the dude who was wearing sunglasses in the club, which I hate that shit now. I was doing that at 18. I was the one walking around the strip club, not only wearing sunglasses, but I had like ones tucked off in my sunglasses. Like when I tell you I was doing like, I mean, that's just
imagine now you having 100 mil.
Yeah, like I said, I would have done some dumb shit. I would have blown. I admittedly said I'd blow like half of it. I'm not gonna lie, I would have blown through like half of it. But I think I would have reached the point where I was just like, you know what? Let me get my shit together. Because like I spent the last 2-3 however many years just blowing through this shit, and I can't sustain it. It's like I can't do this anymore. You know, right? Out of the fear, like, because I think the other thing that you have to like think about too is like wealthy people fear going broke again, right? You know, like there's nothing more that rich people fear than going broke again, especially when you know what it's like to be broke and then become rich. You never want to be broke again, like ever. Like that is your biggest fear. Honestly, I think I think so. They did a study on it. Like most wealthy people said they would rather die than be broke again. You know, like
I agree. Shit, it's hard.
You know, because like it's just that's somewhere you just don't ever want to be. Like just like you said, DG, that athlete who's living in the hood again, that's crazy. I'm like, fam, I could just never. You never say never, right? But like, I just don't think I would allow myself to be back in that same situation where I'm like, on the block, like, you know, just barely making ends meet. Like after I had millions of dollars, I'm like, fam, I can't see that realistically.
I think that changes for us too, is because we talked about like having the family that we did. We had a little bit of stuff instilled in us, like some type of financial, maybe not literacy, but responsibility, right? Like a little responsibility that was just baked in us, right? Yeah. If you didn't, and it was just, you know, if you came from a family that everybody just wanted to take from you your whole life, and you didn't learn anything about money, and you got on, and now you getting, you know, your cousin's cars, and you know your mom's friend that used to babysit you a car, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You hire your cousin to manage your funds. He dipping in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could get shaky. It could get shaky for sure.
But no, just overall, what I've learned, man, just over time, it's not how much you make. You know, it's just how best you learn how to like control your expenses. Because you can still be making a lot of money and still be in debt. You see this, well, a lot of like quote unquote, because that seemed like Z was talking about earlier, the difference between wealthy and rich. Because I think wealthy are people who have the freedom, they can decide, you know what, I can step away today if I don't want to be here. Rich, most quote unquote rich people on the other hand, they have all the material things, the tangible, but they can take a step back. Finding that they have so much stuff going on in their life. So whenever they take a pay cut, they can sustain that lifestyle no more. Then for me, like, you know, just now we're in the process, like, you know, learning more about financial literacy. I don't want to be that person who has everything around them, you know, the car, the house. By the end of the day, they can take a step back. Because I want to be able to reach to that point. You have everything, but you can like take a step back. You know what? If I don't work today, I can maintain this lifestyle forever. You know, and for me, that's the wealthy category right there. When you can take a step back, you know what? I don't want to be a CFO no more. I have enough to take care of my family, my friends for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and we are good. And that's the wealthy. I think rich people, on the other hand, like, quote unquote, just like live paycheck to paycheck, but they have all the nice things, you know, but they're so dependent on that job. And if they lose that job, everything comes crumbling down. You know, just for me, as we're pursuing this level, you know, wealth and all that, that's what I think about. I want to be on the other hand that if I like decide not to work today, I'm okay. I can still maintain. Yeah. And just not trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? Like lifestyle creep. You know, most of the time, like we were told, like, especially in the Black community, whenever our income goes up, we got to get flyer. We got to do more, you know. But now at this age, bro, like when I'm thinking about it, like the more that I have, I'm thinking about how can I use this as a tool to get me more, you know, instead of like me just going out and just buying that. You know, how can I use this to grow? How can I put myself in this position that would elevate me? That way I'm not dependent on just one thing. You know, but I feel like most of us, especially in the Black community, we're not thinking that way. It's just all about the moment right now. We just want to live lavishly. You know, I mean, I believe you can still do that down the road once you accumulate a certain amount of wealth. But in the beginning, you got to just be smart about how you're doing your things, man. You can't just, you know, trying to, especially nowadays with IG and all that stuff, look fly, but then deep down, bro, at night, you like, dang, look at your bank account, you're in so much debt. Because I know a friend who will go to Dubai and then she would come back home and then she would ask her friend, oh, can you credit me money for my rent, like to pay my rent? But she was just in Dubai last night, posting all these pictures. Now you're asking your friend to like, what are you doing? Get your priorities straight.
Don't do that. Y'all out there and y'all the ones to do that. Don't do that, man. If you don't have enough money to go somewhere and come back and be cool, you don't have some money to go somewhere.
Right.
You just don't, man. You know what I'm saying? And if the person is being, you know, you got the financially responsible friend that been doing the things right, don't be asking them all the time, man. They're gonna help you, but they don't want to. Not all the time. Not
especially when you're in Dubai, posting pictures like this guy.
When you're doing it for leisure. If you need help, I get it. But don't be just, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that to your people, man. And shout out to Davion. He tapped in. He said he's in the movies watching Marty Supreme right now, but he's listening when he's back at work. So Just he said he was tapping in for the algorithm, man. So
that's what's up. That's
shout out to Davion, man.
Shout out to Davion, man.
Yeah, I know we're getting closer to that time. You guys want to do the Would You Rather?
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'll take it today. All right. So, as you know, this is the Spot Network. So we had to put y'all on the spot before we wrap this thing up. And today's Would You Rather this or that question, right? The question is this. Would you rather have someone give you $750,000, but you could never actively make another dollar, right? You can invest and make passive income, but you couldn't actively make another dollar, right? On this side. And on side B, you just keep your regular life and you can make upwards. There's no cap. You can do whatever you want, but nothing changes. So on this side, they give you $150K. You can do whatever you want with it, but you have to sustain and off passive income for the rest of your life.
You can't start a business, right?
You can't start a business. You can invest, but you can't start a business. You know what I mean? Like you can't actively be doing things to get it. You can invest,
right?
You can't actively make it. It has to be all passive income. And
your only source of income, you just got to be investment. You just got to invest that money. That's pretty much
all you can do is invest. $750K on this side, and the other side, nothing changes. You can do whatever you want. Start any business. Your current life. We all at with it.
Yeah, it's a hard one, bro.
Give me the 750, baby. Go ahead and give me that 750, man.
You taking the
750? I'm taking the 750, man. Yeah. I take the 750. Probably invest like 250 of it, and then the other 500, like obviously, like use it to like live and whatnot, but also like live just honestly, like not much about my lifestyle will change. I still live a very modest life. I'm just taking that 250,000 and investing in it expeditiously, and then the other 500 just like putting it in a high yield. I'm not having nothing in no regular ass bank account first and foremost. I'm making sure that every single dollar is making some type of money. So whether it's a high yield savings account or something, I'm just putting all of the funds in there and just honestly just like spending from there, like using expenses and whatnot. I'd probably
break the money down now real quick. If you put the whole 500 in high yield savings, let's say you get 5%, then it's only really producing about 25,000 a year, and if that's the whole thing in there. You know what I mean? So we got.
But like I said, I mean, but that's also like not accounting for the $250,000 that I invested too, right?
Then we're hoping that that's producing high yields.
Yeah, of course. But
year one, you're not 250K. You're not going to see anything for. We're talking about right now, right? So that 250K, you're not seeing anything tangible.
Yeah. I know you're not going to see
maybe 250, 280, maybe. If you did it good, if you did really good, you know what I'm saying.
In 2 years.
But I say all that to say, like I said, my lifestyle wouldn't change a lot though. Like I'd lived in the same apartment.
You couldn't.
I'd lived in the same apartment.
It couldn't. You better not change it a lot.
750K, boy. I'd be chilling. I'd honestly probably like live out the rest of my current lease, and then after that, I'd probably move overseas. Right? I'd move overseas for maybe like a couple of years, like find a really like cheap place, maybe even buy a place. I might buy a place like somewhere overseas for like 40, 50K. And then just like literally just be good. Like it's paid off. Like I'm good. Like I have somewhere to live. I got biggest expense would probably be internet, because regardless of where I am, I have to make sure that I can be like connected with like my
internet would be cheap as fuck.
It would be cheap. Yeah, hell yeah. But I wouldn't want
$3 a month.
I wouldn't want like regular people internet though. I'm like, don't give me that regular ass shit. I need
$17 a month overseas.
Give me that satellite, whatever that extra that extra efficient Wi-Fi is. Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
That was funny. We used to about biggest expense gonna be internet.
Oh man, that's $70 a month to be eating at that account.
I'd be like, damn man, that shit hitting again.
Yeah.
Fuck. Every time that shit hit, every time that auto draft, what the fuck is? Ah, damn, it's that internet again, man.
Ooh, hey, but that's hard, though. I don't know.
But like that's the thing that people, especially Americans, we get wrapped up in this idea that like the best way to like make your money go so much further is go somewhere else, fam. Like
that's the fact.
That like we get caught up in this lifestyle that it's just like, oh, we got to stay here in the U.S. No, why?
Yeah,
like why? I can come and visit y'all whenever I want to. Like
how many times?
Go and live.
Yeah. Not whenever you want to, you know. Not whenever you. I think what that is too with most people is they're still attached to. It's not only the place they live; it's all their people. With 750, you're not necessarily saving anybody, and you might not ever. Yeah. And you might not ever, right? Like maybe if your investments crack, maybe one day. But there's a truth that you're not. You have to face that thought in the mirror. Like I can't really save nobody. Like y'all could come out here with me.
Right.
I can't really save nobody though.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe some one or two. If they came with you, free them, and they just y'all over here with me. But it's not like you know what I'm saying? You're changing your lineage.
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer. Never mind. I'm keeping my life. I'm keeping my life the way it is. Nah,
hey, what changed it? What changed it?
No, because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, if I couldn't actively make money again, I'm like, I'm still young. So I'm like, if I was like 55 or something like that, and you gave me the 750, I'd be like, all right, cool. But like now, 750K, I'm like, you know what? Like that's still just not enough. It's still not enough. It's still not enough.
That boy changed all the way up.
I just, I had to have a real moment with myself. I was like, what the fuck is you thinking?
I'm dying.
And I said, you know what? I'm not thinking. I'd rather just keep my life the way it is and then just figure this shit out. Because Lord willing, I think I'm gonna make more than 750K.
All the way flipped. That might have been the hardest flip we've seen on one of these.
And man, so you know what? Z went to Thailand. He was like, I don't like it over here, man. I'm a lady boy. I'm coming back. I'm coming back to the States, man.
Oh man. Stuff. I was still on the edge, so I was just throwing stuff out there to see what the other side looked like.
It's hard.
Where you at, DG?
It's hard, bro. I think I'm a forfeit at 750. I'll probably just keep my life the way it is right now. Because it's just hard, man. Because I'll think about 750 right now, and then you can't earn more just from investment, bro. And you know how, like, investment is cool, but like sometimes the market is not gonna crack, bro. Right. Sometimes, it's gonna take years, and then you got 500K in high use savings account, giving you like 5%, 25K, 30K, whatever it is, the math. How can you really live on 30K right now?
You could overseas.
You could overseas.
Here, because going overseas, you got to break everything apart, bro. Like leave your family behind. Especially we're not willing to do that right now. And for me, I'm not willing to do that right now. So it's just like it's just hard. Even though the 750K sounds great, but I think I'll have to let it go. Yeah, and I'll be sad though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sad letting it go.
When you close the door on the man with the
because most people don't see that amount of money in their lifetime, especially most people. So it just
I mean we taking a bet on our current self to power through that. Even if you make 75K, that would take 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you make 75K, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, even if you made 100K, it's 7.5 years. So
that's hard.
That's like the perfect number to make it really hard. Like I feel like at $1 million we start really shifting. I think we talked about.
Okay, we gotta do it for $1 million.
I think I'm doing $1 million.
No, right now.
I think I'm taking the $1 million.
I'm taking $1 million. I'm betting on that. I'm betting that I could like financially grow it into a place. Like, it might not be the funnest for 3 years. Well, it still would be fun. Like overseas, I'll be kicking it. But maybe like 3 to 5 years, then I could really start like getting other people involved and like
that's true. Yeah. Because imagine you put like 600K or 700K in like the market and just go overseas with 300K.
Just kick it, man. Like I ain't got enough money for y'all to really be, but if y'all can save up a little bit, come kick it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I you know what Mel make because if you just put like 700K, even like 800K in the market, bro, and just go overseas and to get a nice spot and just live frugal, and then just 5 years
and just chill. You know what I'm saying? You could however you want to invest it. $200,000 houses and renting them out. Like now you can't. Is real estate part of the passive estate or just only stocks? How are we doing that?
I mean, you can put real estate.
Invest in real estate. Real estate is passive.
I feel like that's like the middle, right? That's like it's not air or rock. That's like water. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a little because it's a little active, right? You still gotta either hire somebody to do property management or be the property management yourself. You know what I mean? It's still a little active, But I think the million pushes me over, but and that's so crazy. That's only 250 difference. But I think for 750, I'm not taking the money. I'm not taking the money, man. I'm betting on the current me.
Yeah, no, that's 750K. A mil sounds more possible. I think I'm leaning more to taking it.
I'll take the risk. I think 750 it will be hard to pass that up right now too. But you just know, like you pretty much gotta leave now too. Like if you're trying to, like Z was you were saying, like if you wanted to preserve that money, they gave it to you right today. You pretty much got to break the lease and leave now if you're going to really start living by that plan. You know what I mean? Like, unless you just, because you couldn't work no more, so you'd have to quit the job. You couldn't make no extra money.
Right.
You'd be paying, what I'm saying? Like, so you either have to break it and leave now to save.
Or just be really diligent with your money. Like, because even if you break your lease, you're going to have to pay, like, depending on like the contract agreement, but you're going to have to pay out the rest of whatever it is that you owe. Right. So I might as well just like stay here and live here until the end of my lease. You just have to be really diligent about how you spend your money.
You can't really be even kicking it like that. Like,
I'll say so because I just did the math. Like, so 750K invested at 8% interest rate, right, for 5 years. You're looking at 1.1 mil, 1,101,000. So like 1. So if I have 1 mil, I'll do it. So I can just put like 750K and just go overseas with 250K. And then in 5 years, I'm already like net worth of $1 million. If the market just on average, I'm just doing like 8%, right? So imagine the market like go crazy, like 10, 12% like the past 5 years. You're in a good spot. So I think 1 mil is more possible.
Yeah. I honestly think all three of us probably would make it happen with 752.
Oh yeah, even 750, I think we will.
But I think we're just betting on our capabilities currently to exceed that. You know what I mean? So
it's 750 right now. Yeah, so I feel like we can make 750 work.
You just have to wait. You said if you invested 750K, you could have $1 million in 5 years.
Yeah, so 750K, and I assume like 8% interest rate compounded for 5 years.
Gotcha.
1.1, because compound, everything like that. So 8%, assuming you're getting 8% interest rate every year for the next 5 years, looking at 1,101,000 or 102.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just so 8% compounding, like so. So it's So I think a mil. Then I think a mil part most likely. Yeah, but anything like 500K, nah. 750, I'll have to think about it a little bit more. But still, most people don't have 750K cash, bro. That's still a lot.
Most people's never gonna get 75 in their whole life, bro. That's
I was like, bro, most $750,000 cash is a lot of money, bro. Like even there's millionaires who don't even have that. Like right? Like
you could be
because most rich people don't have liquid like don't have their money liquidized.
Yeah, I remember talking to a millionaire and he was like a multi-millionaire. He said, liquid, I only have like 100,000. He said, I keep like 100,000 liquid, but his money is in things. You know what I mean?
All those things.
Yes. And you would have to, if the truth is, right, when you got the 750, it's time to put that shit to work.
Yeah.
You mean expeditiously. Expeditiously. Right? But
real quick before we wrap, what if you did take the million, what are the 3 things that y'all would invest in?
I'll probably say like I'll probably just be conservative ETF, bro.
All ETFs.
All ETFs. Yeah, I'm not trying to risk because that's the only money I can ever make again.
Yeah. I wouldn't definitely ETFs, like definitely like something that's more safe for sure, but also crypto. Like I wouldn't invest like a large, like a crazy amount in crypto, but I'd probably invest like 25, 50K in crypto. Yeah. The rest I'd put into something safe like an ETF or something like that.
Yeah. So this is how my portfolio be structured. Like 50% like S&P, like large cap stocks. 25% like mid cap stocks, 20% small cap like bonds, and then REITs. That's pretty much how I'm gonna like diversify. So that way I have, because I can't lose it, bro. That's if I lose that, I'm done. I can't make money.
Done. You done. Yeah. You just gotta ask from. That's the thing with that one. You done. If you lose that money, you can't ever really.
Once you lose it, you can't. So every hope and prayer that every investment you take is 100% play out right, because little mistake you fuck and you can never get back. So for me, it's kind of, that's why it even makes it harder with my decision. Like, damn, shit. Once you screw up this amount, one bad deal, you're done. You're gonna be on the streets.
That's a good point.
Galley.
I'm going all NFTs, baby. I probably it's probably a mix between y'all. Like mainly like safe ones. I'd have some just probably in the high yield savings, really safe. Can't lose it at all. You know what I'm saying? Something like ETFs, but I would have like a I'd probably even go higher. I'd probably go like 100,000 at least in crypto.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but only blue chips. Like it would be, you know what I'm saying? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it's not financial advice, by the way. But that's all we got for today, man. This was a definitely good episode, man. Yeah, man. This is why millionaires go broke.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
So we say all that to say, don't be a dumbass.
Y'all got any final words for the people?
Final words, man. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, and comment. And what would you do if you was in a scenario that we just talked about? And also, it's not about how much you make; it's about what you're able to keep and invest. That's what matters the most.
All I got to say is, I think being wealthy it all starts with your habits and your mindset, man. So I think really focus on that first, and I believe in abundance, and I think the lifestyle, naturally your pockets will align with that, and as long as that happens, you can't necessarily fail. You're gonna win regardless, but otherwise just don't be a dumbass.
Don't be a dumbass, man. Be smart about it.
Don't be a dumbass, man.
Don't be that one to win $1 billion and then lose it all.
We all want freedom.
Invest before you spend, man. I think that's important, man. Pay yourself first. What people don't realize about that, it means pay yourself before you spend any additional money. I know you got your hard bills, but invest in your future self, man. Get yourself together, man. But yeah, like he said, man, follow the channel. As always, man, we here every week. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in.
All right,
Appreciate y'all tapping in.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.